Ladies and gents, good morning. We are going to have a quick refresher for those of us who've grown a little bit of rust since the last time we were using Teams. A few people have been and asked quite a few questions, so today is mostly an FAQ section with one or two new things towards the end. Now, we're going to cover adding and removing a member from your team. We're going to cover placing a meeting within your team. We're going to cover a little bit about the chat, a little bit about cameras, microphones and settings, because sometimes that's proving to be a little bit difficult, and two new things, fingers crossed, at least one. Now, in order to help along today, Anki has very graciously agreed to be the recipient of our Teams call, so we're going to quickly switch over. We're currently in Teams. I found a team with no one in it, and we are going to use that team today as our as our test team. So it's the ISH IDU team. The IDU conversation is happening within the NYP team, so I unceremoniously removed everyone else from it, which felt like a good thing to do. Now, for starters, I would like to be able to add people to it. So we have the team name over here, ISH IDU, and next to it we have three little buttons. I go to Manage Team, and within Manage Team, I have the option to add a member. You could admittedly just click on Add Member. I find this way works better in the long term. So I need to add Anki. She's our test candidate for the day. There she is. I'll close this interface, and in members and guests, I have now one person, one member of my team. Now, at the start of the year, this was synchronized with the timetable, but that synchronization has not been ongoing. So it could well be that you missed 2 or 3 students from your class, or that you have 1 or 2 people in here who even shouldn't be there. It's a good idea to double check. I believe Mr. Otchers would like to come in. Mr. Otchers, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Excellent.
Fantastic. There we go. We're at we're about minute 3, I think. 3 or 4 minutes to go. So Anki's in the team, which is nice. I'm now going to go back, and to go back into the team, we just click on General, and that takes us back to where we need to be. I'm going to start off with a message. Morning, Anki, and let's see whether or not Anki's able to reply. This is going to be a lot of waiting. I wonder if Anki is going to be able to reply. Currently wondering. Oh, there we go. Splendid. Hi, Ben. Say, we'll meet here in a second. I'll place the meeting. Below. Now, if I find it really nice that Anki has replied, I can maybe give her a little thumbs up. There we go. A little bit of momentary praise or feedback. Oh, that's so sweet. And Anki liked my message too. There we go. Now, I'm going to start our meeting. Click on Meet, and I make sure that I'm happy with our settings. I can select from the webcam that I've got attached. That's this view, or I can select the built-in webcam. And you always, when you see this camera with the sort of the arrow under it, that always allows you to change your point of view. This way, I've got enormous eye bags, so I'm going to choose against this one, and I'm going to choose this one instead. It's a little more flattering. Let's meet now. And here we are. Let's see whether or not Anki is going to be able to join that meeting. The meeting is placed. There's currently one person in this meeting. Hey Anki, good morning.
Good morning.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can.
Splendid. Now, just for the... oh, look at that. Anki's video is also here. Deeply exciting. Anki, you're on YouTube. Or you will be in 20,
I'm going to be
25
famous,
minutes.
and I'm finally going to be famous.
Splendid. That's true. It's good to start off with only a small amount of fame. Then you can learn to handle it in a responsible way.
Exactly.
These are our first steps
I
together.
won't get propagates and stuff, yeah.
Sweet. Well, Anki, I have an awful feeling that we've done everything we need to do. Let's just quickly check so that staff remember. If I want to share my screen with Anki, I use the square with the up arrow just here. That allows me the option of sharing my screen. Let me click on it right now. And I can maybe offer to share a PowerPoint, for instance. I might be able to share another window. It doesn't really matter so much. but then Anki will be able to see my screen as we go. Anki, do you see a little hand thingy on your
Yes.
menu? If you want to click on that for me.
There we go.
Splendid. We can see now in the list at the side that Anki has put her hand up because she's a wonderful person. She may potentially have a question, or she might just be saying, please can I go and do something useful? It depends, but in any way I know that Anki has a question. It's a lot more overviewable than students typing their questions in chat the whole time, which is kind of nice. Let's have a look. Anki, would you be kind enough to put your hand down and maybe send me a quick message in the chat? And we'll see how that comes up.
Put my hand down. And yes. It's a bit slow. There we go. Yeah.
There we go, and we will notice our chat icon has got a little dot above it. We don't get a notification, which is quite nice, and this means that you can really get to the chat messages at your own pace. You click on it, maybe your computer's slow like mine is this morning, and eventually it comes up and it says hello. It's kind of nice. We'll see what Anki said. Now, let's imagine that Anki has said the world's most wonderful thing, and hello is already a good start. Okay, this is a new thing. There's this thing down here. It looks a little bit like a sort of suspicious light bulb. And if you hover your mouse over it, it says praise. I'm going to click this because it's one of my all-time favourite discoveries. You can send praise to people, which is very exciting. How I dearly wish my computer was a little bit quicker this morning, but you know how it goes. Now, I can select a badge to send to people. I'm going to select this one. I can add a name, and I'm going to send it to Anki. I'm going to add a personalised note and say, thank you so much for helping. I'm going to preview it. I'm going to send it. And let's have a look. Now, obviously, I've spoiled the surprise because I narrated what I was doing, which is not the best thing in the world to do.
Very nice.
Excellent. There we go. Well, Anki, it was lovely to see you this morning.
And you?
And I think you're free to leave the meeting, and I'm going to round off our video.
All right, brilliant. Thank you.
Cheers, take care.
Here. See ya.
Bye-bye. So, chaps, back to where we were at. We have dealt with. I should probably also leave this. But maybe otherwise, there we go. How was the pool quality? It's pretty good, actually. There we go. Excellent. Let's, there we go, pop back into our teams. The meeting has ended. And what have we done? We've shown how to add and remove member, we've shown how to call, we've shown how to chat. We have shown how to change our camera, and we've shown our brand new thing, which is showing praise. Now, people, hopefully that was a nice reminder. If you have further questions, obviously feel free to come and find myself, to find Shah, maybe, is a good point of call. Also, Niels and Harold remain available as well, should you need them. People, for the rest, have lovely onward days, and we'll see each other soon. Take care.